If you haven't heard the buzz already, then I'm so glad that you're here now to discover it, because this is going to completely change the way that you're doing things. And it's going to make the way that you run things in your Amazon business more successful, easier, and smoother. What I'm talking about here is using ChatGPT to revolutionize your online selling and bring you to the next level. ChatGPT is a substantial time saver, and it is going to help you with everything that you need to start, run, and scale your Amazon business. And it's going to be of use for you no matter which of the models you're doing. Arbitrage, wholesale, and especially private labeling, you're going to want to know how to use this feature. So if you're new to AI and you have not tried it out yet, you are not going to want to miss this entire video. I'm going to show you 10 different ways that I'm using ChatGPT. And for lack of better words, I really think that it's going to blow your mind because I know that it has mine. But if you could do me a huge favor first and go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like these videos, it really does help us to keep bringing you this content. I thank you so much for doing that, and I truly appreciate it. All right, here we go. 10 ways that you can use this AI to make your business life so much easier. The first way that we're going to use it is to generate different product ideas. So to get here, go to Google and type in OpenAI ChatGPT. So let's go with kitchen as our niche, because that's not a dying niche. That is a great niche to get into. There's always people that are going to be cooking. So to find some product ideas, I'm going to say, list me kitchen products that are small and lightweight and not fragile. So these are all the things that we're looking at and considering when we are going to bring something to the market. So now here it goes, super fast: measuring spoons, silicone spatulas, veggie peelers, cheese graters, lemon squeezer, garlic press, we hear that everywhere, handheld mixer, can opener, a whisk, and a strainer. So that kind of gets our mind going just as to how many products there are in the kitchen niche, but maybe none of them really sparked my eye. I'm going to say list 10 more, and here they come. We have tongs, silicone baking mats, veggie brush, pastry brush, egg slicer, handheld citrus juicer, herb scissors, pizza cutter, measuring cups, ice cream scoop. I think you can see why I'm going with this niche as an example. Tons of potential here. A vegetable brush used to scrub vegetables and fruits clean. Oh, that's kind of cool. They're typically made of plastic or wood. So to get the juices flowing and to really see the potential of just exactly what products are there that you can differentiate, all you need to do is say list products in the blank category. And if I wanted more, I would just do the same thing. List me 20 more, and we would see them keep coming up. Now that you have some product ideas in your mind, the key to success with private labeling something is by differentiating it. So next, we're going to use ChatGPT to find some ways that we can take these products and differentiate them to make them stand out and better from the competitors. So let's pull the vegetable brush as the product we're trying to bring to the market. Now, when you bring something to the market, you need to differentiate it. You want to make it better than everyone else so that it can stand out. So how do you do that? Well, you don't have to rack your mind thinking about it. We can just put it into chat to tell us how to do that. How can I make my vegetable brush stand out and be better than my competitors? And now it's coming up with all of these ideas of how we can differentiate this product. We can go with a unique design. Think about the shape. Maybe all the other vegetable scrubbers have a defined shape, so we can make ours stand out by making the shape different. High quality materials. That's definitely something you're going to want to consider. Gone are the days when you can just order something super cheap from China, list it onto Amazon, and make a ton of money on it. So thinking about being environmentally friendly, that's something that seems to be important to customers these days. Bamboo might be an option, or something else sustainable. Multifunctional, I really like this. So one side could be the brush where you're scrubbing the vegetable with the brush. And then on the other side, you can add a scraper to it to really help to remove tough dirt. And that could also be a potato peeler. Genius. And we didn't even have to think of it. It's telling us exactly what to do. Make sure that the design is easy to hold. So you're definitely going to want to read reviews on this product and think about what designs they have and how functional it is. Make sure it's something comfortable for your customer to grip, something that's not going to easily fall out of their hand. So those are really good points to help us to start developing our product. We found a product that's lightweight, it's not fragile, and now, boom, here's our ideas of how we can make it stand out. If you don't currently have a brand yet on Amazon, but maybe you've been thinking about it, then you can probably relate to the fact that coming up with a brand name seems like it's something easy to do, but in reality, it's quite difficult. When I do it myself, I find myself running into analysis paralysis. So next, I'm going to show you how we can use this chat to come up with some brand name ideas. And one of the tips for differentiating was the marketing and branding, developing a strong brand and image. So now we're going to use the chat to help us to come up with our brand. So I'm going to throw in, I sell kitchen appliances on Amazon. I specialize in vegetable brushes. Come up with 10 brand names that are friendly, fun, and target the everyday mom. Let's see what it can generate. I can't tell you how many hours I have racked my brain in my lifetime thinking of the niche I want to be in and then what can I have for my brand. In 5 seconds, it pulled up 10 ideas. Don't like those? List me 10 more. And this is just mind-blowing. And a lot of these are really clever and fun brand names. Busy Kitchen Mom, I love that. Veggie Buddies, Happy Veggies. So if you wanted to have products all around vegetables, maybe a veggie spiraler, a slicer, a peeler, a scrubber, Veggie-tastic, Happy Harvest. So all of these are really nice brand names. Now, what you would want to do from here is make sure they're not already being used. So 2 places you're going to have to go. Say I really liked the Veggie-tastic. First, I need to go to Amazon and search for Veggie-tastic brand and make sure that that does not already exist. Then after checking Amazon, you're going to want to come to the USPTO Patent and Trademark Office. And you're going to have to come right here to search our database. So we'll go with the basic word mark search and let's do the Veggie-tastic. So nothing was found to match the query. So that seems like it should be something that nobody else has. And the reason why that's important is because you want to establish a brand. And in order to do that, you need to get a trademark. That trademark is what you need in order to get brand registry with Amazon. So definitely check once you find a brand name that you like in your niche, you want to become that brand. Make sure it's not already being used. Now that you have products and a brand, you are going to need to create a new Amazon listing. And this can be kind of difficult to do. Anyone can create an Amazon listing, but not everyone is able to create a good optimized Amazon listing. And that's what we're going to use this for, is to make sure that the keywords that we're using, the title, the description, everything is very optimized. I'm going to start very generic here. Write an Amazon listing title between 150 to 200 characters for my product, Veggie Brush. And that's because most categories, 200 is the max for a title. And we're going to start with the title because the title is the most heavily weighted factor when it comes to having an optimized listing. You want your title to be perfect. Here is the generic title it pulled up. But the problem is we need specific keywords here. So now we need to go to Amazon and do a little bit of keyword research. When I type Veggie Brush into the search bar, so far, this looks really promising. It says there are 689 results. That's it. Usually when you type something into Amazon, there are thousands and thousands of results. So that's great. That means that this is not too competitive of a niche, and we might stand a chance if we can differentiate enough. So now I'm pulling up AMZ Scout. And what I like to do here is filter this so I'm seeing the listings come up first that are getting the most sales. So this brush here has 22,000 reviews, so that's quite a few reviews to compete with. Lots of estimated revenue, 106,000. And this also gives me an idea of how to differentiate more. So here we have a 3-pack, 3-piece. So making it a bundle or a multi-pack seems to be something that customers like and a good way for us to stand out. Right here we see good grip. So making sure, like we saw already with the chat GPT, making sure that that grip is something good. But what I'm interested in right now is going right here to the niche keywords. We want to generate those keywords that have traction, that are indexed, that are going to make us seen. And now it pulled up all of the niche keywords and we're going to export to a CSV. So now all I need to do is copy these keywords right here. And I'm going to tell my AI include the following keywords and paste. And now it is much more of an optimized listing. Obviously, I would want to clean it up a bit. I would put my brand name right here in the front of it, take out anything that doesn't look relevant or doesn't flow and sound nice, but look how easy that is. And we made sure that all of those strong keywords that are going to help to get our listing be seen are included. We have a nice title. Now we need bullet points. I'm going to say write 5 Amazon bullet points between 200 to 250 characters for my product, Veggie Brush. So we have some really good verbiage here to start with. And now I'm going to alter by saying bullet point format, product benefit, and description. And now it's listing it how you would typically see it on an Amazon listing. So we have all of those main bullet points that we want to get across, all of those selling features, and then a little bit of a description to back it up. And we had to do this with zero brain power. And we didn't have to hire anyone to do this because before when I made listings, this would take me forever
forever to create. So I would instead go to Fiverr and pay somebody, and now I don't have to do either two of those things. So the main feature here, efficient cleaning. Our vegetable brush is designed to effectively remove dirt, grime, and pesticides, durable and eco-friendly, soft and hard bristled. If this doesn't blow your mind, I don't know what will, because this is nothing less than amazing. So now what we need is the listing description. What I'm going to put is write a 1,000 to 2,000 character product description for an Amazon listing selling veggie brush. So those keywords that we pulled earlier that we know are ranking well and making us be seen, we want to make sure those are also in the description. So I'm going to paste those and see what it can give us for a description. Introducing our versatile and eco-friendly veggie brush, the perfect tool for cleaning all your favorite fruits, vegetables, and dishes. So enthusiastic. I love it already. Made from natural and sustainable materials like bamboo, silicone, veggie brush is designed to be gentle on your product while still effectively removing dirt, grime, and pesticides. It's designed to be durable and long-lasting, high quality materials. I mean, in a matter of 5 seconds, it wrote this, and this is great. It's highlighting everything, what exactly you would want to see in a product description. It does not get any more effortless, quick, and easy than this.
If you already have existing listings, maybe you're doing arbitrage and you're just jumping onto listings, then you might want to consider optimizing listings that already exist. And for that, we're going to use this as well. A little pro tip that I want to throw in here, if you are changing a current listing and you're trying to edit it, I would not suggest editing everything at once. Anyone can go in and try to edit these listings. So if you're doing too much at a time, Amazon is probably not going to approve those edits. So what I would start with first, because it's the most important, is the title. Work on that, get that optimized and submitted through. And then once Amazon does accept it, then start editing the next piece. Go to the description, push that through, then go to the bullet points, push that through. So edit listings that already exist in bits and pieces.
So let's say that this is something that we could wholesale, but clearly that title is not very strong. Definitely nowhere near the title that it built us for our private labeled product. So what I want to do is grab this. So I pasted that title that we had, and now I'm going to tell it, add these keywords to the Amazon title. Then I pasted the keywords that we found. Clearly that's too long, so I'm going to say, make the title 150 words. And now we can see, boom, there it is. That is a much better title than the other one had. The other one did not have any keywords, and it was not very good at all. So then I would just do the same format. Any listing I'm on, if the bullet points aren't good, grab the bullet points, paste them in and say, rewrite me these bullet points, including these keywords. Now you can even do this for your private labeled listings and take what your competitors have. So say I'm already selling this brush, but I have a competitor that's doing way better than me. I'm going to go to that competitor's listing, copy what they have, put it here, and then tweak it a little bit by saying, add these keywords. So then it's not going to be plagiarized. It's not going to be the same thing exactly that they have. But if I'm doing something similar to what my top competitors are doing, the people that are even performing better than me, take what they have and start playing with that. That's going to bring you far.
We all know how important choosing really strong keywords are in our listing. However, there's also back-end key terms that they didn't make the cut to go onto our actual listing, but they're still words that are associated with our product, and we still want Amazon to recognize us and index us for those words. So let's use the chat to generate some back-end keywords for our listing.
When you're creating your new listing, there is going to be a section for the back-end keywords. So these are keywords, again, that they're related to the product, but they're not super in demand. So you only want to keep the super in demand keywords in the actual listing. But people are still using other words to try to find your product. So you want these to be on the back end keywords so that Amazon is still indexing you when people search for these other not so relevant words. So what I'm going to say to the chat to try and find me these back end keywords, what words are similar to the following keywords? And now I'm going to paste those ones that are relevant and try and find some synonyms. Similar words to the given keywords are brush, scrub, sweep, clean, fruit. So now I have tons and tons of other keywords. Some of them might not be so relevant, but there's going to be a lot here that are going to be in the same ballpark as your veggie brush that consumers are going to use as key terms when they're searching for your veggie brush. So pull these synonyms, not all of them, but the ones that are most relevant into your back end keywords.
Writing and talking to people, especially in a professional business manner, if you're not fluent with being a good writer or communicating well, can be tricky to do. But using the chat, we can even come up with scripts that we can send when we want to contact suppliers so that we can make it seem like we are legit, we are business qualified, and we know what we're doing.
Now, let's say you're trying to find the right supplier to make your veggie brush. Now we're going to use the chat to help us to come up with a really good email to send the supplier to make them want to work with us. Write me a 200-word email to send to a veggie brush supplier that I want to work with. Start broad and basic, and then you can edit it from there. And now look, we have a good grounds to start formatting our email to send, very professional manner as well. I hope this email finds you well. I'm ready to express my interest in working with you as a supplier of veggie brushes. After researching different suppliers, I was impressed with the quality and design of your products. I believe that your veggie brushes would be a great addition to my inventory, and I would love to discuss the possibility of working together. I'm a small business that focuses on providing customers with high quality kitchen tools and gadgets. I'm always looking for new and innovative products to add to my inventory, and I believe that your veggie brushes fit the bill. So you can see how nicely this is written. If you're someone that is not very good at formulating conversational emails, you have to do it this way. I'm interested in learning more about your pricing, minimum order requirements. Additionally, I'd like to know more about your manufacturing process, including any certifications or quality control measures you have in place. There's really not a lot here that I would want to edit, but if there's any little specifics that you would want included, then you could edit them in. So all you would say is add XYZ to the email, and it's going to put it right in there for you. So easy, making it reaching out to suppliers and sounding professional.
Once you have your brand, once you have your products, there's listings going, well, now you want as many customers as possible. And one way that is a really good idea to get your products out there is by contacting influencers. So let's use the chat to come up with good scripts that we can push to these influencers and make them want to partner with us.
This next one is a fun one, and a lot of brands don't really think of this, but it is a great way to grow your customer base. Finding influencers who already have a huge base of followers who buy what they show them. So in order to find the right people to give our products to free for and probably even compensate them a little bit more, we need the chat to help us to find those people. Who are the top Instagram followers in the kitchen niche? So it didn't give us too many exacts, but we do have 6 different popular Instagram accounts in the kitchen niche. Now we can go to Instagram and start here. Start reaching out to these different accounts to see if this is something where they would want to partner with us. And of course, before I send them that message directly, I would pop that message right into here for them to format. I sell kitchen veggie brushes. Write me 100 words to send to an influencer to make them want to partner with me. And now here we go. We have a starting base for some verbiage to send to these influencers to try and make them want to work with us. Again, read through what it says. If you don't like something, you want something else included, all you need to do is say, add this in, and it's going to do that. But connecting with and partnering with people who are already huge in the space is going to be a game changer for your brand that is just getting started.
Another great way to drive traffic to your listings and generate sales is through blogs. Using the AI chat makes writing blogs super easy, especially if you are not a writer.
Having a blog is another amazing way to drive traffic to your listings. But writing a blog can seem intimidating. It doesn't have to be using this. Write me a 300-word blog about veggie peelers. Express the benefits of them, why customers should purchase them, and why they should buy from my small business. And now here it goes. It's writing a blog for us. This can also be really helpful for people that do the Amazon influencer program where they review products and then people that buy the products based on their reviews, then you get compensation for that. This makes writing those so easy to do. So if you're in the Amazon influencer program, you're definitely going to want OpenAI, ChatGPT to help you with that. Blogs have never been easier before. Now all you need is some images and a platform to start publishing your blog post too. And the chat will write the blogs for you. insert the links to your listings, and it's a great way to start driving traffic over.
And the 10th way that you can successfully use this AI chat is when you need to reply to customers, especially if you are doing the FBA model where you're merchant fulfilling. When a customer has a complaint or a question and they submit that, it's coming to you directly. It's not going to Amazon to handle unless you're doing FBA. So as an FBM seller, you are going to have to talk to customers. And in order to keep your ratings and your reviews well, you are going to want to be friendly, kind, and professional. And sometimes it can be hard, especially when your feelings and emotions are involved, to come up with the right words to send. So it is a really great idea to use the chat in order to come up with customer replies.
Responding to customers can be kind of hard to do. Let's face it, there's a lot of people who something really did happen and you feel bad for them. But there's also a lot of consumers who are not such good consumers. Maybe people who are angry and coming at you, and to make your emotions go away and to write a response that is professional can sometimes be tricky. So using this is great to do. Write me a reply for a customer that had a poor buying experience with my veggie peeler and it broke. Be friendly, express apologies, and offer a refund. Let's see what it can come up with. I'm sorry to hear that you had a negative experience with our veggie peeler. Please accept my sincere apologies for any inconvenience this may have caused you. We always aim to provide our customers with high quality products that exceed expectations, and it's disappointing to hear that we fell short in your case. So very empathetic. We want to make things right. So we'd like to offer you a full refund for your purchase. Please let us know your order number and we'll initiate the refund process right away. Once again, I'm sorry for any trouble this has caused. So I really like this. We're showing empathy towards them. We're making their problem known to us and showing them that we want to do something for it. We want to make good on it. This is how you keep your brand name and your account name in good standings. Perfect versed email here that you send off to the customer. No longer does merchant fulfilling and dealing with customers have to be a headache for you. So I think you can see here the power of this and why I'm so excited to share it with you and how it's really going to revolutionize your online selling. Really, any aspect of anything that needs to be done pertaining to writing, it's got you covered. 10 out of 10, highly recommend you start using this. It is going to save you so much time, so much money, and so much headache.
And there you have it, the best 10 ways that I'm using ChatGPT, and I think you should also be using and incorporating into your business because it is going to make your life so much easier. Gone are the days when I set up my own listings and I don't do a very good job at it. Now, right now, this ChatGPT is free, but because I think it is really going to go viral, it might not be free forever. So it's a great idea to get into it right now and start playing with it, seeing the capabilities of it, and seeing how it can help you run and scale your business. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope it was super enjoyable and that you were able to get a lot of information from it. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.